हे बाबा जातो आज आमचं काम राहिलं हे बाबा जाऊ दे मी जाऊ काय
Can you mute?
काय मारे का
Please mute yourself.
Yes, I unmute.
Sir, everybody is requested to mute yourself, please. All of you are requested to mute. Mr. Kukani, please mute yourself.
Mute yourself.
Enough chairs. Let us show you full house.
Yes.
Not exactly better.
Yes, sir. Yeah, welcome to Sharon Person.
Please.
Right. Thank you.
Welcome introduction.
Right, sir.
Number mute mobiles, mobiles put it on vibration mode. All mobiles vibration.
Yes.
Show the attendee list.
Totally 28 members.
The name. Click on that.
In that laptop on this we can use.
Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning on behalf of Texcoms Textile Solutions and Texcoms worldwide. First of all, I will request all of you to mute yourself so that the program can go without any hindrance. So have you all muted? Sir, somebody is not muted. Please mute yourself. Sir, please mute yourself. We are not starting unless everybody is muted. Okay. I hope that you all know about our company, Texcoms Worldwide, the company headquartered in Singapore and Indonesia. We are a registered organization in Singapore. Headquarters is in Indonesia, in Bandung. We are working in about 62 countries. We have 3 vertical pillars. One is a machinery business, where we buy used machines, upgrade them, and then sell the machines to others with a 1-year warranty and after sales, like any other new machinery manufacturer. We are a reputed company and we are in existence almost for 25 years now. It has been started by Mr. Bhubalan, Mr. Thakkar, Mr. Rajaguru Raja, and a few others who are all textile professionals. They all joined together and started this organization. So we are now present in about 62 different countries. And the second vertical is a trading vertical where we do raw material, yarn, and fabrics. It's a global trading. And the third vertical is a textile consultancy division. We have 2 organizations here. One is the Texcoms Textile Solutions. The other one is Visista India Private Limited. Now, we take pleasure in presenting this very informative and knowledge sharing event, which is profit management through TDABC costing. What is TDABC costing? Is time-driven, activity-based costing. Now, it's a concept that is gaining popularity all over the world. And we are here to welcome Dr. Vetrivel. And I should first of all start with thanking Mr. G. Raghu of our company, who has introduced Dr. Vetrivel, and now he's a part of our organization. And we would like to present this new scope to all our customers, all our vendors, all our contacts throughout the world in textile industry. Actually, Dr. Vetrivel, actually very interesting to know that in Tamil we say, "Katrathu kaiman alavu, kallathu ulagalavu." So there is no end to learning. So he started as a diploma in textile technology from Rajapalayam and graduated in AMIE, went on to MBA at Annamalai University. Then he did his MPhil at Vinayaga Mission Salem. Then he went on to the crux of the PhD, which is a crowning glory in his educational career. And when he started in diploma, it was 1983. When he completed his PhD, it is 2014. This proves his commitment to education. And he has been working in all very good mills like Ramalinga Mills, Lakshmi Mills, Venkatesa Mills, Subiksha Spinners, Rajnarayan Textiles, and Nimbark Fashions Limited. Actually, today morning, I was looking at my LinkedIn. Some program popped up and somebody has posted about root cause analysis. And this root cause analysis, the first tool is the fishbone diagram. The fishbone diagram was actually, we can say it was invented or proposed by a fish eater called Dr. Ishikawa in the year 1982. And this is a very good tool in problem solving through root cause analysis. So we have brought out also a brochure in a short period on this particular costing methodology. He has even said that in textile spinning today, is not an option anymore. This is a must. So every spinning mill has to adopt this system rather than the traditional costing methodology, so that it can ensure profits. It can also ensure that the right product is manufactured basing on the costing and the market price, so that the profitability of a spinning mill can be maximized by using this system. So we are proud to offer this system now. We are also working on a software so that apart from the Excel sheet, software also can be used. Now the point is, whoever is coming to us, our customers, Dr. Vetrivel will send just a simple format for about 2-3 pages. And if you fill it up and send back to us, and he can work on the initial analysis and then make a proposal, and we can visit the mills and do the costing, and then we can implement. Most important, somebody is not muted, please mute. So we would like to offer this system to everybody, and not only offering this system, we will implement that and ensure that you are profitable. Without wasting much more time, we'd like to ask Dr. Vetrivel to start his presentation. Welcome, Dr. Vetrivel. And we also would like to welcome all of you, even though, I mean, it's a Friday and then it's 10 o'clock, everybody is assembled on time. So we are already, we have crossed over 50 participants. We hope we'll cross about 300 by the time, you know, the lecture starts itself. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for the introduction. Good morning to all. I'm Dr. Vetrivel from Coimbatore. Today we are going to see a very good tool that is very much important to analyze the process costing and to select the product mix according to the resources available in the factory, so that we can maximize the profit potential of the factory. I'm very great and a pleasure to work with the Texcom company, and to particularly to concentrate on this implementing profit management system. We are going to see first what is time-driven activity-based costing. And then Kaizen costing and target costing, it is for part of the profit improvement. And how the ring frame and the other departments are contributing to the cost, and how we are going to reduce the cost in by adjusting the process parameter of each and every process. This time-driven activity-based costing is introduced created by Dr. Robert S. Kaplan. He is a professor of Harvard University. He is now running around 80. Actually, when I have taken that BST, most of the people have recommended don't take this subject. It is not possible to complete, because here I don't find anybody is practicing this costing. But what I have did, because I have made one small 10-page abstract.
2-4 दिन में आदमी आ जाएगा.
To Dr. Kaplan by email. In the evening, I will send the email, and in the morning, that is in the morning of USA timing, and in the midnight of Indian timing, I will receive the reply from Dr. S. Kaplan. I will come to your report, short report. It seems to be well understood.
Sir, your audio is not clear. Can you speak loudly?
1 second. First of all, everybody is requested to mute. Please mute yourself. What is the audio selected? Audio input.
Hello, checking. Hello, checking, sir. Hello.
Not increased.
Now it is clear, sir. Audio.
Still has to increase, sir.
Volume to be increased.
Yeah.
So the
Okay.
Actually, our side is okay. Those who are listening, please increase your speaker's volume. Thank you.
Thank you. So after his reply, I have purchased his book titled Time-Driven Activity-Based Costing and fine-tuned the correction wherever it is required, and I have proceeded for analyzing 10 mil case study. Now, what is time-driven activity-based costing? Time-driven activity-based costing is an accounting methodology that assign cost to the activities, not to the product. The traditional cost methodology will always assign the cost to the product. When it is assigned to the product, it will mislead the costing. So, time-driven activity-based costing will be work. So the process-based costing with the addition of time, for example, for every 8 hours, one machine, what will be the power consumption? What will be the labor it is taking? What will be the spare it is consuming? So each machine, what we are allocating per 8 hours, how much the resource it consumes. So based on the resource consumption, we are calculating the cost. In the traditional methodology, they will cumulate everything. Then they will product-wise, they will divide. So it will give overcosting and undercosting. That was very much being eliminated in this methodology, so that the actual perfect consumption of process-wise, product-wise will be taken for the calculating the cost. Now, the traditional costing, cost to product in the ring frame, this is the production. So how much production according to the production, say 25,000 rupees per day is the cost per ring frame. What is the cost per the production of 20s? Say for 20s 400 kg. So 25,000 divided by 400 kg is the cost per kg. For hundreds, say 80 kg. 25,000 divided by 80 kg. This much is the cost. This is the traditional costing methodology. They will not consider the activities and the actual resource consumption. In the activity-based mean, say for example, if we are increasing the dollar speed of the particular product, it will not be included in the process cost, in the costing of traditional methodology. That is called the cost driver. Say dollar speed is a cost driver, delivery hang is a cost driver, waste percentage in the carding is a cost driver, because it is driving the cost. If you increase the dollar speed, the cost per kg of the carding will come down. If the dollar speed is reduced, the cost per kg of the particular process will go up. Likewise, the hang, waste, everything. So even a small adjustment, what we are making in the process, it will reflect on the costing. So approximately 160 cost drivers are there to arrive with the costing of a particular product. Fishbone diagram, it is called cause effect analysis. It is very much used. If you adjust one factor, it will reflect on the outcome. That is the concept. So we are going microwave. So what is the category? I will explain the next slide. Say for example, raw material, it is the fishbone, one bone. Under raw material, what is the cost per kg of the cotton? What is the dross percentage? What is the yarn realization? If we change anything, it will reflect on the outcome of the cost, the product cost. It is called process-based and actual resource consumption-based costing. So if you take labor, what is the per 8-hour labor, what is the workload? If you increase the workload or decrease the workload in a particular product, not in a entire mill, in a particular, we have to consider in the particular product, so that it will reflect and the calculation of particular product costing alone. I am going fast since we have 1 to 1.5 hours. So I will take more time in explaining the working of the costing. What is the traditional costing? I will explain in a different way. Suppose if 4 people are going to a hotel and we are taking food, whatever we want, and our final bill will come, and if we divide by 4 and everyone is paying the amount, it is called a traditional costing. If everyone is billed individually, it is called activity based, what they have consumed likewise. So traditional costing will give breakup only like the salary how much, equipment how much, supply how much. But time driven, the process based. Cleaning is a process. Painting the door is a process. Inspection is a process. So process based, activity based, it will give you your entire split up of the costing in the micro manner. So activity based mean costs are assigned first to the activities. Activities are driven by sub elements called cost driver. Say for example, courier company, delivering a letter is an activity. The mode of transport are different. For cycle, it is only a labor and maintenance. For motorcycle, labor, fuel, maintenance and interest involved. Likewise, so how much the productivity will differ. In cycle, they will deliver only 50 letter. But motorcycle, they will deliver 100 letter. By car, they will handle big size material to 50 also. So the cost will be according to the activity, according to the labor consumed, according to the interest, everything will be included in this process-based costing. What are the merits of time-driven activity-based costing? The time-driven activity-based costing provides comprehensive detail about the product cost. It generates data that is highly specific and reliable than traditional costing. Overheads are distributed in a precise manner. It provides better information and about the cost of activities for better decision. It improves cost control. When we are knowing that individual products are exactly priced, then we can eliminate loss-making product. The demerits are, it is a very costly and difficult to implement when it is a software. When it is a software, we have to develop software, we have to give them training through them, and without error, they have to give input. So it is a somewhat difficult methodology. But we have to give training and experience of staff are required to operate the system. Substantial IT ERP cost may be required. It uses predetermined rate. But we are taking all this pain to the customer. We will take that pain and we will show you the result within short span. As Sir explained, we will send the data for analysis. Once the data is returned back, we will analyze and we will take within a week time, we will present. Why TD ABC costing important at this juncture now? Previously, the labor cost is very high. Before 1980, the labor cost is very high. At that time, there is no much interest. There is no capital intensive machinery. Maximum mills are working on the deposit. They never approached banker before 1960. They will collect the funds from the village as a banker. Their mill itself as a banker. They will collect funds, they will give interest. At that time, the fixed cost is very, very low, but labor cost is very high because of the low productive machine. Nowadays, it is very capital intensive machinery. Every machines are very costly and everybody is operating on the bank loan maximum, or very few mills are operating on the IPO, the share market. They will get fund from the share market. Otherwise, 80% of the mills are operating on their own fund and the borrowed fund. So the fixed cost will be high. So we have to predict the cost very accurately and then we can take a decision. It is a decision supporting system. When is DDABC most useful? High amount of overhead cost and multiple product. For example, one mill is spinning from 8 to 120 combed, 8 carded, 8 20 species, like that, multiple complex product. One is 100% cotton, another is PC, another line PC, another line PV, another line Milan, like that, the complex product. and the complex production system. That means that mill have first generation card, 1950 card, 1970 card, 1990 card, 2000, and the latest fifth generation, seventh generation card. Where complex production. So we go to each and every process, we will assign the machine for this product, what machines we are going to allocate. Accordingly, we will arrive the cost. So significant variation in volume between high and low volume product. So why the traditional costing is giving a pricing error? Because it is accumulating all the costs and considering according to the production of the final product. Hence, for 20s, it will give the undercosting. When it is under, it will give the overcosting. So what people will do, the costing department, they will avoid booking unders. They will book more in the 20s, which is actually a loss-making product. Hence, end up, they will lose. If the pricing is based on the process parameter and the process costing, they will take the exactation and they will improve the margin within no time. Within no time. Just arriving the cost and we can eliminate with the same setup of given resources, the mill can generate more profit or they can reduce the loss. What is the process costing? The process costing is method of costing used to find out the cost of product in each process. Blow room, what is the costing? In mixing, what is the costing? In carding, what is the costing? So the textile is a process based. Now we are adding time based. Process based, time based. It is used to calculate cost per unit of product is ascertained at each stage of production. It is a form of operation costing. The process costing used in industries like chemical, textile, steel, rubber, sugar, shoes, petrol, etc., where the volume of production is very high. Now, how we are splitting the activities? So, mixing is an activity. Blow room carding, these are all the activities. Whereas, raw material, labor, power, spares, machine, these are all the resources. How we are utilizing the machine, how we are utilizing the resources, at what speed we are running the machine, at what the productive labors we are engaging to the different kind of machine. It will, everything is included in the time-driven activity-based costing. It will give a clear-cut information to take a decision. Here is one example. Actually, it is arrived during 2010. It is arrived to the, so today's cost it will vary, but it is only an example. The left side, it is the activities. Mixing is an activity, 4.12 rupees per kg in the mixing, because the manual contamination picking at that time. So it will consume more labor, 50 labor will be engaged for contamination picking. At that time, only few mills applied that contamination control system. Next one is blow room, how much costing in the blow room? What is the cost of carding? Say 4.84 rupees per kg in the carding. At the cumulative, total manufacturing cost is 174 is the process, raw material 213, total manufacturing cost is 387. That is reflected in a different manner in the P&L statement. What is the income? That is sale price of the yarn in the next chart. And what is the clean cotton cost? What is the power? What is the wages? So in the blow room, there is a power, wages and repair. It is split in that head. Here it is process-based cost is given. We can analyze in all the manner. So what is the contribution per kg? 88. That contribution is income minus variable cost is the contribution. Contribution minus fixed is the total, is the net profit. So net profit is 17.8. So we are splitting in a different manner. That is P&L, this is process-based costing. Profit can be enhanced in two ways. Number one, Kaizen costing. Kaizen costing is a lean manufacturing, reducing the cost of the existing product to improve the margin by minimizing or eliminating the non-value added activities. What is target costing? Target costing, we want to replace one existing product. We want to replace one existing product with a new improved profit product. So we don't have the previous data. Based on the assumption, we have to calculate and we have to compare how much profit we want, like a designing. So target costing is designing a new profitable product to replace the existing loss-making product. Here first we will go to the look after the Kaizen costing. Kaizen costing is nothing but lean manufacturing, and the lean manufacturing will be eliminating 7 way. Kai mean change, Gen mean better. It is a better change or continual improvement. Small drop of water together ultimately result in a lake. Slow and steady win the race. It is a continuous process. Once we achieve level A, we have to try to achieve level B. So we have to minimize the costing, go on, because the competition is very tough today. And the Kaizen costing is the maintenance of present level of product currently being manufactured via systematic effort to achieve the desired cost level. Kaizen costing is applied to product that is already under production. We have to, this is called lean. So time period to Kaizen costing is the target costing. We have to identify non-value added activity. It can be minimized or it can be eliminated. Some activity we can minimize, maximum we cannot eliminate. In textile process, so we can minimize the non-value added activities. So motto of it is called lean manufacturing, 7 type of waste. M for motion. For in spinning mill, if we compare the previous mill, the blower will be in A block. All the carding will be in the B block. So lap will be transferred to the B block. From the B block, the drawing and symbolic will be D block. The movement of material. So it should be straight line. Nowadays, all the plant are chute feed and it is in the straight line. So motion, if the motion is more, it involves it involves wastage of material. So it is a cost. If you avoid that motion and wastage, the cost will be minimized. And overproduction. Suppose suppose 100 packs is ordered for a particular product, we have to produce plus or minus 5%. We have to include in the contract. We will supply plus or minus 10% of 100 packs. Then we have to supply, pack everything and dispatch. If we keep some quantity, it is a waste. It will be sold at a lesser price. So these kind of waste also we can minimize. Then transport. Suppose if you are giving outside conversion, doubling, it should not be far away from the main factory. It should be nearby. So we have to subcontract to the nearby. By avoiding such a transport, that also minimize the costing. And over quality. We want to win the race. We don't want to create any record. So we have to finish what is the competitor quality is giving, and we have to give a better quality than that. Not showing very big difference. That will be an additional cost. And it is not going to do any performance difference for the customer. And the working process for waiting time. That is in the drawing, if we keep more breaker can, waiting for the finisher can, then the wastage will come. They will waste more. And it is also a kind of inventory. It is also a kind of inventory waiting time. So we have to avoid. And inventory means raw material and finished. We have to most of the time in textile, 100% polyester we can maintain just in time, only 7 days. But for cotton, to improve the quality, for pricing, and we have to maintain minimum stock, 3 months stock. So inventory we have to keep less. And maximum time we have to try to book for the order so that all the goods produced will be dispatched. At least 80% of the goods to be done like that. And defects and rework, it is called Six Sigma. If the more defects and if the process to be reworked, it also involves cost and quality productivity. It is the additional cost. This way we can reduce the cost of manufacturing through Kaizen, called lean manufacturing. So what is the total cost management? The total cost management, time-driven activity cost methodology is to arrive the cost. Kaizen costing is the methodology to eliminate the non-value added activity. Target costing is the methodology to design a new profitable product. So result of total cost management, we will be more cost competitive and our profit will be enhanced. Our risk is reduced. What is target costing? What is the market price? Say for example, market will give a product 200 rupees is the actual price. And the MD will say, I want 20 rupees as the desired profit. So 200 minus 20, 180 rupees is the targeted manufacturing cost. We have to include everything within targeted cost. And we have to design. We have to assume certain process parameter right from blow room to auto packing. And based on that, what is the cost is coming? What is the target cost? You compare. If it is over the targeted costing, redesign. Till we achieve that level, we have to redesign in X, Y, Z in the process, and completely we come, and then finally we will arrive the targeted manufacturing cost. This is called target manufacturing cost. So Kaizen costing plus target costing is called total cost management. Now we will see the worked example of Kaizen costing. That is carded rosary. I have taken for the worked example. It is the left side is the P&L. What is the speed we are running? This product is run at 18,000 RPM and TPA 20.27, 3.7 TM. It is the cost is arrived during December 2024. At that time, the cotton price is 57,000 and plant utilization 95%. Power cost 8.4 rupees per unit. Yarn realization was assumed at 86%. And the grams per spindle is 200 grams. For this, what is the cost of the particular unit? The variable cost, the raw material is 177.66. Likewise, the contribution is 23.37 and fixed cost is 12.59. Now the net profit comes to 10 rupees 78 paise. And the management says we want to improve the costing by 2 rupees per kg. That is, we want to project from the 10.78 to the projected profit to be 12.78. So we have to redesign the product. This is 10.78. This process parameter is giving the profit margin of net profit of 10.78. But the management want 2 rupees extra. Now the product to be redesigned. How we are going to redesign? This will be given in a different form. The left side is the chart is giving the process-wise costing. Right side is P&L form. The mixing cost, what is the mixing cost? Power cost, that one step cleaner cleaning and labor engaging, that is 22 paise per kg. What is the blow room cost? What is the blow room power consumption? What is the wages? What is the store? 1 rupee 24 paise. What is the carding cost? This is process-wise costing. This is ultimate P&L. Total power 26.16. There in the P&L chart, it is 26.16. Total wages 10.47. In that P&L, it is arrived 10.47. So we can give exact manner of each process, how much it is consuming, where we can eliminate. Now the Kaizen costing means the existing profit is 10.78. We have to go to the increase the gap. The margin we have to increase to 12.78. The left one is the existing process parameter, spindle speed 18,000, carding delivery speed 100 meters per minute, auto corner speed 1400 meters per minute, drawing finisher is 400 meters per minute, simplex 780 RPM. For this cost driver, what is the cost? That is the existing 10.78. If we are altering the carding speed to 100 to 140, that is second column, the yellow shaded, 140. What will be the cost? The profit is improved by from 10.78 to 12.06. If the orthogonal speed is together with the carding speed, because we want to achieve 12.78. So this is not sufficient. 12.06, it is not sufficient. Again, redesigning with the orthogonal speed 50, only small amount of 50, we are going to increase. And this also not achieving 12.78. After the second, it is called cost if analysis. It is called cost if effect analysis, the fishbone diagram. This is the way fishbone diagram we can analyze. Cost if effect. Right? If we change that orthogonal speed together with carding speed 140, the net profit will increase from 10.78 to 12.25. Still, it is under 12.78. Next, what we are going to do in the drawing finisher speed, we are increasing from 400 to 500. After that, 12.4. Still, it is under less. Again, redesign. Next, we are touching simplex speed 900. It is 12.7. Still, it is not there. Finally, we are touching that 18,000 to 19,000 RPM, and we are getting 12.91. So we have achieved the design. Now, what care we have to take? If we adjust the 100 carding speed to 100 to 140, we risk involved. Imperfection may go up, classmate may fault also will go up. Possible measure. What measure we have to take? We have to wire design. We have to change the carding wire according to the draws, and we should that according to the production, we have to redesign the carding wire, and we have to do that. Just like that, we cannot do. Somewhere, some changes may be required. Some micro investment may be required. In some area, without investment, we can do. So, existing 100 meters per minute, the carding cost is 4.49. After new design, it will be 3.21. There is a cost saving of 1.28 to be in the carding process alone. We will see the next cost if analysis. That is the orthogonal speed. The cost saving is in the same manner, 0.18. If risk involved, we have to adjust the yarn tension, and we have to monitor H1 fall should not increase. Cost effect analysis by drawing speed. There is a saving of 15 paise. What is the risk involved? U percentage. We have to calibrate the pressure, the roller hardness, the puffing schedule. We have to go closer monitoring, and we can achieve this. Because never afraid to break few rule. Otherwise, we can't change anything. We have to break the rule, and we have to monitor, we have to achieve the result. And the simplex speed, we can save 31 paise. And the ring frame, there is only a micro saving, the 24 paise. So in paise ways, we can calculate. If we touch one parameter, what is the cause effect fishbone diagram? If you touch the side piece, what is the impact on the outcome? That is called the cost effect analysis. In 160 drivers are there. Each and every driver, if you touch, how much 5 paise, 10 paise? Because micro manner we can save. We have to save in a micro manner, and cumulatively it will be 2 rupees per kg. So finally, the result achieved is 12.78 is achieved. So in this manner, Kaizen costing for the existing product, we can minimize the cost of production. Now come to the ring frame productivity. What is the relationship of ring frame productivity in the cost? For another product, we are taking now 100% polyester. So in the first column, it is the 15,000 RPM. What is polyester? What is the selling price? 166. What is the total manufacturing cost? 173.87. And net profit loss is 7 rupee 87 paise loss. If we run at 17,000 RPM, the power cost slightly per kg will come down. because it is a very low speed. Afterwards, the power cost per kg is going up. The unit per unit, total unit consumption will go up when we are increasing the speed. But per kg, if you are taking per kg, it will come down. And the labor cost always will go down because the production is going up. But in the power, even though the total unit consumption is increasing, some micro increase in the power cost per kg also. So if you are running 17,000 RPM, the cross spindle will increase from 139 to 159, 20 gram increase. So this will reduce the cost by 4 rupee 40 paise approximately. The loss will come down to 3 rupee 55 paise. If we run 19,000 RPM, the cost will come down and further, and the loss will come down further to 1 rupee 12 paise, still under loss. And when it is running at 20,000, it is almost break even. If you are running 21,000, a margin slightly 30 paise increasing, only 30 paise. So we can maintain 20,000 or 21,000, we can maintain both. So this way, this is the impact of ring frame alone. We are not considering all the other departments we are keeping common, and the ring frame productivity is the major cost center. Now target costing. The target costing, how we are going to design a cost-based pricing. Previously, that nowadays all the mills, for if you are running commodity product, the market will dictate the price. If we run the niche product, we can dictate the price. Some mills are still quoting their price, like Ambia mill. They are selling for the rich fabric. So some mills are still quoting the price. But normally 95% of the mill, they are getting the rate from the customer side. So we have to decide the profit, how to improve the profit. Now we are taking the case study for one particular spinning mill. Now previously we have taken Kaizen casting for 30 carded oseri. Then we have seen what is the impact of the speed in the ring frame. Now we are taking a case study as a mill, as a whole. What is the imagination? What is the assumption? What is the data collection from the mill? These are all the data. Installed capacity is 12 ring frame of 1,008 spindle. And wages per head 8 hours is 500. All the cost we have taken based on the existing data. New product also we have included in the 21 point. 19 product 47 PC is the existing product. 40 is viscose. 2x40 is viscose is the existing product. And the third one is the new product. 20 is viscose. So like all the data will be corrected. And what is the impact? This is the existing product mix profitability. That is, sys frames are running in 47 PC and the sys ring frames are running in 240s viscose. And ultimately the mill is end up with the 19.88 lakh rupees loss per month because of the huge loss in the contribution loss in the 47 PC. Contribution loss means the mill should avoid running. It is better to stop the ring frame. If you are stopping the ring frame, the loss will be coming down. But we have to consider utilization. And if you are replacing with a certain product, it is always better to run all the ring frame instead of stopping. Stopping is not at all advisable. We have to seek alternative product and we have to run. But we should not run even single kg of contribution loss making count. That is very clear. Next, we are substituting 47 PC with 120 linen and XL blend. Linen XL blend on conversion. 45 rupee per kg is the conversion charge. So there is no raw material price. So we are replacing 47 PC with the 20s XL linen product. And the power is 14.7, wages is 14.36, no packing material cost. It is based on the conversion and no selling commission. So what is the contribution? So instead of 10 rupee contribution loss 47 PC, this product is giving 14.5 rupee contribution. So we are replacing in the same setup of machinery, we are adding with a profitable product that we will help also. As a technician, our team will help to product development and marketing also. Because otherwise it will not fulfill. Just putting the paper, no, we will execute, rightly said by sir, we will design, we will execute, we will give you as a profitable unit. As a head over as a profitable unit. We will not give only the report. So we will help you to design the new product and we will help you to market the new product also. Then only we can achieve this result. So we have the entire team. We will do as a complete set, not as a zone wise. We will give you the project as a total profitable project. Okay. So by after running this count, the total production per day will be 5,915 and the profit will be break even. At least the unit at this juncture will make a break even. Instead of 19.9 lakhs loss, so their saving is 19 lakhs per month. With the same setup of machinery, within 2 months, this magic can be done by analyzing the cost of the product through process-based, time-driven based. We can eliminate such a product and we can introduce we can save 19 lakh rupees. Likewise, it is only one small mill. If it is a big mill, this will the difference and it will vary from mill to mill according to the design what they are running. So in the P&L statement, we can compare. So 19 by net profit will be net loss in the existing product mix, 19.88 with the proposed product mix. It is a break even, we can say. There is a saving of 19 lakhs. The conclusion is that time-driven activity-based costing can be used to design a better cost prediction. TD ABC costing can be used to identify loss-making product. TD ABC costing can be used for lean manufacturing, Kaizen costing. DD ABC costing is a tool. It will be, the information can be used for the lean manufacturing, Kaizen costing. This DD ABC cost information can be used for budgeting and what is the performance and after budgeting, what is the actual. And we can compare at every month, what is the forecast, what is the variance analysis. So that the mill will be better supported by the information for time to time control. Instead of waiting for the entire year, we can control every week, every day, it is possible. TD ABC costing can be used as an effective tool for profit maximization. Yes, sir. Thank you for a peaceful hearing to the presentation. And if you have any doubt, please ask me. I am ready to answer all the questions.
Actually, in order to have a controlled question answer session, those who would like to ask question are requested to raise their hands. You have a button for raising your hand and our team will monitor and unmute you. Please do not unmute yourself, all of you, then we will end up in a confusion. Please. Once you raise your hand, our team will allot you. And unmute your mic. Anyone, any questions, please?
In chat box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read.
1% NAMRO, why you are not considered process modification for changes process parameters?
Yeah, process parameter, I will show entire thing. It is a very big chart. It is a very big chart. We cannot show in the picture. All the process 160 process parameter cost drivers are included. Then only we can arrive this. Everything is concluded. That is carding speed, Peters, number of Peter, what is the power involved in the Peter, what is the waste involved in the, what is the drawing hang, what is the workload, how many machines they are looking after. Everything is included from the blow room to auto corner efficiency. That everything is looking here in the process. That is the reason it is called process based and time based. Thank you.
So the same person asking another question. If your changes card wire means cost, investment all increases, also increases.
Yeah, small amount of cost may increase. That is the reason I told sometime without any investment we can do. Sometime micro investment is needed. That is under recurring. For say for carding wire, anyway we have to change the wire every year. It is not a capital investment. We are not going to consider any capital. Only small cards, apron. This small amount of investment may be needed for fine tuning a new product or eliminating the process to reduce the costing. Micro, yeah, it is all consumable. Already what we are doing. No capital addition, deletion is not considered. Thank you.
Next we have.
Next we have the questions.
You can read the.
Do you have any comparisons of cost benefits with mechanical compact like easy compact and suction compact?
Section compact.
Yeah, it is always suction compact. Also, there are a lot of variables are there. One is Susan is there, and HPANG is there, LMW is there. Each and every machine performance and speed is different. Accordingly, I have already taken costing based on the productivity. Say some machine, say Susan somewhere, it will give only 17,000. LMW will be giving 18,000. In some product, another product will be giving 20,000. Based on the quality of the supply, the cost I have arrived.
Okay, so next question is from Bala Subramaniam. He asking about how to allocate fixed cost to a particular activity or process when we are making many products.
Yeah, when we are fixed cost maximum allocated on the ring frame wise. Ring frame based on the ring frame, we are adjusting the fixed cost. And all the other, the variable cost, that means power, labor, and repair expenditure, that will be considered each and every machine. When fixed cost is we are considering only to the tune to the ring frame productivity. So fixed cost will be assigned to ring frame.
So next one is we are working 32 kW at 16,000 RPM at ring frame. If we work a 32 PSF on same MC with 16,000 RPM, will the conversion cost come down?
So you are asking the 32 100% cotton versus 100% polyester. So PSF means PSF stable fiber, 100% polyester. The cost will definitely come down because 32's cotton will work with 4 TM and 32's PSF it will work with 2.8 or 2.9 TM. The cost per kg will come down, but what about the margin? The cost will definitely 32's cotton, it will be, say for example, 1 rupee 50 paise. That means 45 rupee per kg. But 32's maybe 1 rupee 10 paise. That means around 35 rupee. The cost per kg will definitely come down for 32's PSF, but when the selling price, if we compare, it will differ. We have to go time by time. But 100% polyester alone, 32 is a commodity product. So definitely the margin will be less. Cost per kg 32 PSF definitely will be less than 32 SCADA. Thank you.
So next from Prashad. We observed that if speed increases, then power cost increases. But we can see power cost not increases. And how we calculate the power cost?
Yes, as per the, there is a, we have taken a lot of studies on the speed. So how much the power is increasing by every step? Definitely when we are increasing the speed, the power consumption in total units will be increased. But because of the cost, production also increases, the cost, power cost per kg, sometime will come down, sometime will slightly increase. But when we are considering the fixed cost, when the production is going up with increased speed, the fixed cost per kg will come down drastically. So that we will take the advantage of the overall cost reduction in that manner. Thank you.
Okay, so next from Ramachandra, and he asking about increase in productivity or reduction in labor cost. Anyway, you are getting reduction in cost. So why
मैं आपको CSP और नीचे लिखा है mixed 50-50.
Increasing productivity, definitely the cost per kg will come down. I was shown in the slide. If you want, I will show the slide again, once again. Yeah. The wage cost, you can see 11.91 for 15,000. When the production is going high, that is 139 grams to 159 grams, the labor cost will come down to 11.91 to 11 rupee. Automatically, because of the higher production, we are engaging the same labor for blow room to ring frame, blow room to octagonal except packing. The same labor we are using, hence the labor cost will come down automatically. The power cost will increase, even though total unit consumption, if you are increasing the power, total power in unit will increase. But when it is comparing to the production increased, the cost will be micro level. Increase is micro level. Thank you.
Okay, so next from Kailaspati. In case study, in case of learning process, manpower required more and speed at every stage lower than PC. Whether that have taken into account conversion cost in linen cotton is correct?
Yeah, we have considered 47 PC was taken for costing 17,000 RPM, whereas 20 is taken out only 12,000 RPM. That the cost, that the working speed will be less, that is considered in the cost arrival. Even at the 12,000 RPM, it is beneficiable. 47 PC is working at 17,000 RPM, but it is loss. But linen is working at 12,000 RPM, even then it is profitable. Thank you.
Next from Shashita, do you help in identifying new market account according to the quality we are producing?
Yes, we can do. It is part of the work.
Okay, so next from Somaswaran. What could be a perfect product mix for the 1 lakh spindle?
Yeah, it is a product mix. 1 lakh spindle, we cannot make voluminous, and at the same time, we cannot run to more than 7-8 product. Because when the size is high, I will always recommend 80-20 principle. 80% of the product production should yield 20% of the margin. It should be a commodity product so that the selling to be easy and the yarn income, the fund flow to be easy. To maintain the profitability, 20% of the product will be considered as a niche market where we can yield better contribution, 20% contribution, so that 20% of the product will yield 80% of the margin. Always we should focus on the 20% of the product, not all the entire 1 lakh spindle. Because we have to, every month we have to make a cash flow. So cash flow projection, we have to prepare for the next 6 months, that will be helped by the 80% of the commodity product. Right? So always 80-20 will be helpful for the bigger size mill. That also we will guide you. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Someshwaran, there is no one magic plan for a solution, no common solutions. Every mill will have a different machinery, different products, different location, geographical location, different markets, etc. What we can do is, if we can approach Texcoms, we can give you a perfect solution, no doubt about it.
So next is, while increasing the speed to achieve target cost, what will impact the weaving process looms? We can check to the same.
Yeah, good question. That is the reason in the analyze area, we will go back to the. So we have to take some risk and we have to improve the quality. Without that, we cannot achieve nothing. So speed, so for example, orthogonal speed. I will explain orthogonal speed. Yes. The risk involved in this slide, the risk involved is weak yarn. The pass will measure, adjust the yarn tension and verify RKM CV. To control the RKM CV, we have to control H1 fault. Without controlling H1 fault, we cannot increase the speed. With the weaker yarn, we cannot work even 1400. So we have to improve the quality. That we will do. It is our part of work. We cannot simply increase the speed. We will reduce the H1 fault. Always H1 fault to be, for example, 30 is war, it should be less than 10 or around 10. We can control. After controlling H1 online, we can monitor online. Everything we can control. After controlling only, we can increase. Even we can go up to 1550. If we control H1 fault, it is only I have shown, but it is possible to work at 1550 by controlling H1 fault. Thank you.
Next from Subnesh, how can we maintain that
Department temperature.
Temperature when outside wet bulb more than 29 F without chiller plant? Please suggest.
Yeah, it is humidification mean humidification control either RH percentage or temperature. We cannot control both. So most of the mills are controlling only temperature, that is 100 degree for synthetic 100 degree. Your question is, when the outside wet bulb is more than 29 mean 30 mean 100 and around 100 degree. 29 Fahrenheit no, 29 degrees Celsius. When it is 29, it is equal to 100 degree, around 98, 100. It is normal temperature. When it is in the Rajasthan, the outside temperature will touch 50 degrees Celsius, where the chiller plant is required. Because otherwise the machine will not perform. So we have to put humidification, we cannot do any, we will not advise. Because for running productivity, what required? Because all the capital intensive. We can control unwanted area RH, we can control. That is called, nowadays the spot humidifiers are coming. Only the ring frame alone, we have to compartment the ring frame, and in the ring frame we can control better, and the automation we can control the unit consumption. But we cannot avoid chiller. When it is touching 50 degree, chiller is equal, not for 29 degree. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Next from Amit, he want to ask a question.
Good morning. My name is Amit. I am from Texcoms North India office. So my question actually is of having two parts. So part one is that you have explained that that a managing director of a company has a wish list of reducing the cost by say another 2 rupees. So is there any barometer or are there any standards against which this cost can be reduced? Because I as a owner of the company always would like to get more profit. So is there any barometer or standard against which we can reduce the cost? with this method of costing? And then my second part would be that if we are breaking the costing as per the process, like glow room mixing and all, so are there any standards against which we have to follow certain cost reductions, or is it like a hypothetical? So today we are talking about 4 rupees per kg at a carding stage. So we want our wish list is to get at 3 rupees per kg. But practically, is it possible, or are there any standards against which we need to compare that?
Thank you, sir. First of all, I will reply your first question, 2 rupees saving per kg. Yes, Kaizen mean continual improvement. It is not 2 rupee, you can ask 4 rupee also. Sometime it is when you are asking 2 rupee, 4 rupee also possible. It is according to the mill to mill, it will vary. So if there is no standard, always know your competitor. The rule number 1 is know your competitor. What your competitor is doing, you have to do. What are all the non-value added activity you can eliminate? We have to try to eliminate by the lean manufacturing. What I have implemented in several mills, that evening 5 minutes meeting. I call it as a 5 minutes meeting. I call it as a Kaizen meeting. I form several functional group. One is carding functional group. Another is autogunner functional group. I will assign you what is the cost per manufacture in the autogunner. I want to reduce 2 rupee in the autogunner cost reduction. You please give me what is your proposal. Daily discuss. And what is the best possible, we have to go implement. This meeting only will be taken only for 5 minutes, not more than that. Daily evening, they will assemble one function group to the VP. 5 minutes, they will go and another functional group will come and meet. Then daily assignment will be given. Next, they will try. So daily we have to do the exercise. It is not a one-time work. Kaizen is not a one-time work. It is a continuous work. Everything is possible according to the availability, according to the possibility of each and every mill. This is question number 1. Question number 2, in the carding also, why I am giving, this is opening your eye. 4 rupee in the carding manufacturing. Why 4 rupee? I want to reduce further. Yes, it is possible. Nowadays, some mills are doing 80 kg per hour. Now it is going up to 100 kg per hour. So it is possible. Even 4 rupee can be bring down to 2 rupee with capital investment. With the capital, without capital investment, we can save 50 paise, 20 paise, like that. But it is possible 50% cut down with the capital investment. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Just one point here. Actually,
Yeah.
so ultimately it will depend upon the health of a company, like on the health of the machinery of the company. So that means that basically, if we have to do this, you have to go for a gap analysis of the complete plant, where you have to break down the whole process into each process and calculate whether the machines are working as per the expectation. And then we have to come to a conclusion that these are the areas where we need improvement.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is the work we are going to do.
That is exactly.
Yeah, that is the exactly Kaizen costing. We will analyze existing methodology, and wherever it is possible, we can reduce the cost without investment. That is the first idea. We never ask for the mill to invest. At this juncture, it is not at all possible. We will improve 1 rupee, 2 rupee 5 kg, 5 rupee. Likewise, in the 30s carded osari I have shown. Likewise, we will analyze all the data we will collect product wise, and then where we are, then where to go, then how to go. This is the design.
Actually, Texcoms specializes on this particular work of gap study and diagnostic studies. So you engage us, we can do that.
We are very much interested, sir. Within no time, we will complete. We will not take much time. Thank you.
So next from Ramesh. Ramesh, for umbilical cotton mills, making the profitability with the direction of process costing or night market positioning.
It is based on the market positioning. 80% of the raw material is imported raw material. only 20%. If the balance sheet is available in the net, that reserve is 800 crores. So the balance sheet is available. They are supplying to the top end market, and this market fluctuation will never affect them. 80% raw material is imported, and their market is fixed. Still every 3 months they are quoting and getting order. So this is a different case. Not all the mill.
It is because of niche marketing and then bargaining power in the raw material procurement and power cost as well.
Next from K.R. Balasubramania. So in PSF, you have given comparison between 15,000 RPM and 20,000 RPM, but it is possible to increase the 5,000 RPM straightly without any investment.
In some mill, I have seen the latest machinery they have purchased. Latest machinery with the wrong rings and that traveler, they are running very slow RPM. Where it is possible. But when the mill is running already 18,000 RPM, we can show 1,000 RPM increase. A good mill, we can show 1,000 RPM increase with the cross parameter tuning. Not for all the mills. Some mills I have seen, they are underutilizing the machine. They are where it is possible 5,000, not for all the machine. But when a small thing is invested, say for spindle and rings and drafting, servicing, it 15,000 to 20,000 it is possible. There also we have achieved in several mill. In the old mill, if you take only the skeleton will be there. Texmaco ring frame, 1955. It is also working at 20,000 RPM after investment. So for 5,000 investments are needed. Where some mills are underutilizing the machinery, we can increase. Otherwise, 1,000 RPM only possible. Thank you.
Okay, so next from our Kamadeno. What basis store cost to be approximate by ring frame production basis or department-wise basis?
The store is taken machine-wise. DO2S, how much spare consumed year, throughout the year. What is the last 3-year average? Based on that, what is the per 8 hours store consumption? Likewise, all the machine we have to collect the data. Based on that only we will arrive the store cost. Thank you.
Next from Shahik. What will be our main intention while implementing time-driven activity? First one, make a system or save money.
We are here to implement. You don't need to implement any system. First, we will take care of the implementation. So your money is totally saved on the system and the system development. We will come there. We will analyze your based on the questionnaire. We will analyze the data and we will give you suggestion without any investment. Thank you.
The main reason is to save money.
Next from Shashidar. Perfect product mix for above 1 lakh spindles installations, whether it depends on location of installations, I mean AP or Punjab, etc.
Yeah, location plays somewhat vital role. For example, polyester. If you take the polyester, raw material price is uniform from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. They will standardize. But if you take the case of viscose, the transport cost vary from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So if you are taking viscose from Gujarat to Tamil Nadu, the transport cost is high. Again, you have to take back to the market, the transport cost is high. It will be the location wise, Gujarat people will enjoy the transport cost minimum 5 rupees per kg. So location also, when the project is designed, what is the product we are going to run, product mix. Accordingly, that location we can adjust. Now, nobody is looking after the location. It is very old concept. Nowadays, everything is included. Only 5 rupee, but in viscose mean 5 rupee difference is there. I will accept. The cotton, it is not there. Okay, thank you.
Next from Prashad are, we increase the speed and either are profitable, but we have not checked the end product of fabric processing. What they will get impact in fabric appearance.
Yeah, you are right. Your question is correct. When we are increasing the speed, what we have discussed, we have to control the H1 fault. And the classmate fault also we have to control. Then when the classmate fault is controlled, fabric appearance will not be affected. Nowadays, there is a tester is there, Worcester, Tenso Jet, 10,000 readings. It is called a weavability test. When the looms is performing 10,000 or 20,000 ends, even one end is problematic, the entire loom will be stopped. Such a test we are carried out nowadays in the mill itself with the 10,000 reading testing. In that, the minimum breaking strength, it should be 65% of the average. That means if the loom is breaking at 165 gram force thread strength, then we have to give 185 grams is the minimum breaking. Nowadays, nobody is going through the average breaking strength. What is the minimum breaking? Out of the 10,000 reading, the minimum breaking strength, single reading should not go below the 65% of the average or the loom breaking strength. We have to understand what is the loom they are running. Accordingly, we have to design. For example, 20 years before, we have taken care. For example, in Sumitomo, Italy, Italy Patti, E-Katti, they have purchased 102 by 110s combed cotton from Lakshmi Mill. They asked, we want the minimum arcane to be 20. The minimum single reading should not go below 20. We will give you $1 extra. Because in the Italy, only family running business will be there. 24 loom will be working, 4 family member will be coming to join in the day shift. Extra person, 4% will come. So 8% work in the day shift. In the night shift, only 1 person will look after at the computer monitor. The loom should not stop. They will switch off light. No worker. Only 1 worker to take care of all the 24 loom. So breakage rate should be somewhat less. He will come and attend and he will sit. So that breakless yarn. We can say it is a breakingless yarn. If you are going, their saving is enormous. Their $1 is nothing because their cost is 25 euro per hour. The labor cost is 25 euro per hour. That much they are saving and only giving a small amount. We have supplied. So nowadays, it is not the average breaking strength for the loom because every loom is high-speed loom. The minimum breaking strength to be taken there while processing, it should be monitored. It is not just a black and white paper. We will give you the quality improvement also. Thank you.
Actually, fabric appearance is both, subjective and objective. And similarly, fabric feel is also subjective and objective. And this is influenced right from the raw material up to finishing. So various stages of intervention can be done by a good consultant like Texcoms. We can ensure that at the correct cost, you can get the fabric appearance and feel as well.
The next from Salil. So what is the upper limit of improvement in costing after which machine limitations will not allow for further improvement?
Yeah, we have to redesign the product mix. That's all. When the machine capacity is not there, we have to choose a product to work at a lower speed and get a margin. That is the best example of 20s. Even though 17,000 RPM a product is replaced by 12,000 RPM product means still it is giving margin. So according to the resources, we have to design the product mix. Thank you.
So from our side, Vishnu,
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank
So
you.
is it cumbersome for the data capturing in this system?
Yeah.
And only big mills can adapt this system?
So it is included. I will tell you, time-driven activity-based costing is a methodology. It is applicable to all, not only textile, spinning, weaving, college, hospital. In the hospital, what is the heart section is making margin or loss? how many doctor employed, how many the nurses, how many clerk, what are the instrument purchase, what is the building, what is the interest rate, how many patient today with daily P&L. Functional, it is called functional, and eye department, and lungs department, kidney department. So this is the applicable to all, and college also, physics department, chemistry department, engineering department. Likewise, time-driven activity-based costing is applicable to textile, spinning, weaving, as well as college and hospital. Thank you.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, first of all, thank you very much
Yes,
for such a deep knowledge-filled webinar. It
Thank
has
you,
really boosted our confidence level and our knowledge base.
Thank you,
So
sir.
my question is related to, if a mill comes to Texcom, then what would be the time period to implement this solution for them? Like if we give a project proposal, what would be the time period?
First data collection, 5 sheet I will send them. They have to fill the previous month detail.
Right.
1 month detail, just say example, now we are running in the June. Say May month, full data, they have to fill it in the, what is the actual they have achieved.
Okay.
Based on that, I will decide, calculate the process based, time based, product based costing. What is the existing? After arriving existing, it may require only 5 days. After they send the questionnaire back, it may require 5 days according to the size of the spindle, product mix they are running, maximum 5 days. Then we will give you a presentation.
Okay.
Our Texcom will give you a presentation, detailed presentation, where we are, what is the potential the mill has. If the mill is interested to divert the product or want to continue the same product and they call for the lean manufacturing. We can go lean manufacturing or we can go for the diversion, product diversion. Our team is capable of doing anything.
Right. So this 5 days, this is off-site, right? The team will not need to go on-site at the project.
Nothing. One visit may be required. One visit may be required.
One visit means.
Yeah, one visit may be required.
Yeah, there is another question about Citra method of estimation of item-wise costing. Yeah, each costing methodology has got its own advantages and its disadvantages. The modern method is the TDABC. That's what we are recommending. That
Yes,
is
sir.
because it has started in automobile industry and it has now spread to textile industry.
Correct.
And in US and Japan,
Yeah,
the only costing method which is used in textile mills, I mean, similar organizations is TDABC costing.
correct, correct.
Throughout the world, wherever Japanese management is there, whether it is Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, they're all, and China, they are using only TDABC costing.
Correct, sir.
And especially where there are so many products, so many different variations of machines, then it has to be ABC costing.
Yes,
There is
sir.
no other option.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Correct, sir.
Thank you, everybody. And actually, there are over 100, more than 100 logins. And each login, for example, in our own login, there are 12 people here. And each login we can see in the picture, there are 2 and there are 1, there are 5, there are 10. So I think about 300 people have benefited from this today's seminar. So I should thank all of you for participating. I would welcome all of you to write to us, to email us, to contact our team, to contact Dr. Vetrivel. We are here to help you. We are here, we are very, very passionate about textile industry. As we said, that apart from our 3 verticals, we have recently brought in a textile auction, which is very successful. We have done the auction for the Birla Century in Bharuch. So KPR Mills and Bannari and so many people have registered, and that is one of the most successful online hybrid platform. Similarly, we have got this Aladdin 365 login. It is a professional LinkedIn only for textile professionals. We are here to help you. We are all passionate about textile. We want to see the textile industry to meet the challenges of today and go ahead. So we are sure that Texcoms and all of you as customers and Dr. Vetrivel will go a long way to saving the textile industry and taking it to the next level, not only in India, but globally. We believe in textile industry. We believe it will survive. It will do better. It will take us to the next level. Thank you so much. So on behalf of the group of Texcoms and also Texcom Textile Solutions, I would like to request Mr. Sarathi, who is our director, and he is the director for the region, India region, to present a small reward to Dr. Vetrivel. Thank you, everybody. You can write to us. There is no end for questions, but you can always write to us, email us, contact us on WhatsApp, contact us on telephones. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for attending the seminar. For any queries, please contact Texcom. So I will reply. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.